Hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at the term of copyright. It's a pretty short and straightforward topic, and we'll be looking into it since different terms have been prescribed for different categories of work which are copyrightable under the Copyright Act. Now, what does it mean to say that your work has a certain term of copyright? It means that your copyrighted work is protected for a limited period of time, and during this limited period of time, you get to exercise all the rights in relation to your copyright, and you and only you, or somebody authorized by you, can exercise these rights, meaning you have exclusive rights over your work and how it is controlled. A general rule when it comes to the term of copyright is that the work is protected for a period of 60 years. We have a new concept when it comes to term of copyrights, which is post-mortem auctors. It is a Latin term and it is abbreviated as small PMA. We've borrowed the term from Latin as is, and it means after the death date of the author of a work. Post means after, mortem means death, and auctors means in relation to the author. It is a term that we use to describe the period of copyright throughout the Act, the Copyright Act, and we look at the Act and its term of protection for various types of works, starting with LDMA, or literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic works. The period of protection for these types of works is given in Section 22 as the lifetime of the author plus 60 years from the start of the calendar year following the author's death. In short, you can say that the period of protection is the lifetime of the author plus 60 PMA. And when there's two or more authors, when there's joint authorship, the term is counted from the beginning of the year after the last surviving author's death. Next, we'll look at the term of copyright for anonymous and pseudonymous works. Anonymous means that we do not know who the author of the work is, and pseudonymous means that the author has used a fake name or a pen name in relation to their work. The term of copyright for these kind of works is given in Section 23 as 60 years from the date of publication. However, if the real identity of the author is disclosed before the expiry of the 60-year period, the term shall stand extended to the lifetime of the author plus 60 years. We look at the term of copyright for posthumous works, or works which are published after the death of the author, as given in Section 24, as 60 years from the date of publication of the work. But if there's joint authorship, the term is 60 years after the death of the last of joint authors. Now let's look at the term of copyright for photographs and cinematograph films, as given in Section 25 and 26. For both these types of works, the copyright is limited to 60 years from the date of publication. Now let's look at the term of copyright for sound recordings, given in Section 27, as again 60 years from the date of publication of the sound recording. Now we have some other works, including government works under Section 28, works of public undertakings under Section 28A, and works of international organizations under Section 29, all of which enjoy 60 years from the date of publication as their term of copyright protection under the Copyright Act. That's all for today. I hope we all got a glance at the term of protection for various copyrightable works under the Act. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in upcoming videos on copyrights and other forms of IP.